Good morning. Nicole Connor here, and I'm going to talk to you today about clean water and what that looks like, what it tastes like, oh my gosh, even what it smells like. Pretty exciting stuff here with a new, more clear unit from my company, and I wanted to share with you some details about what the cost is, what it filters out, which is going to blow your mind. And to get started, I wanted to turn you on to a website that you can check to see what's in your personal water from your company. Good morning, Lori. Hi. So I want you to write this down, and maybe, Lori, you can type this in the comments for me. www.ewg.org. Now, this website will help you determine some recent, sometimes they're about a year old reports, so you can go to your own company's most recent water survey report and check it out yourself, or you can go to that website, type in your zip code, and enter in your company's water company name, and then it'll report there what chemicals that they are not filtering out and what was found in their water. So it's really important. Good morning, Corey. Good morning, Kimberly. So ewg.org, if someone could type that into the comments, that would be great. Good morning, everyone. I've been so excited about sharing this unit, and I posted a couple of weeks ago some information about what's common, what kind of, what things that are not being filtered out of your water. So this right here is just a handwritten list of chemicals, and I'm really fortunate that I live in the mountains and I don't have a lot of industry near me. I don't have major traffic arteries. I don't have, a dense population of people that live around me. So I'm really fortunate that the companies here up in our mountain area, we don't have a whole lot of chemicals in our water, which is fabulous. But that said, there are still 11 chemicals in our company's water, which is really strictly from cleaning the water. So you can't avoid everything. Good morning, Val. So you can't clean everything out of the water, and even in processing to make clean water has chemical and residual from the reactions of using chlorine and other chemicals to make sure that we have clean, safe water. So this is not a dig on any company in particular. This is not a dig saying that companies can't that aren't doing what they're supposed to do. I just want you to be aware of what's actually still in your water and to know what they cannot or aren't feasibly, financially be able to filter out. So I'm gonna go ahead and swipe the comments out here so I can show you this. So these are chemicals that are found in my water, and they're mostly from processing. Now, that said, I did a little homework to find out what they do to your body. Again, this is not something that's in high levels. They're all within federal regulations and whatever that means. But if your body is sensitive to certain chemicals or you're struggling with certain health conditions, you want to know how to filter this stuff and what filtration systems actually do that. So this company has a more clear unit, and this filtration system filters out an incredible number, almost to zero, of these harmful chemicals, and most of them are actually listed in this list of chemicals that are filtered out. In addition to, which our water companies don't or can't filter out, are medications, hormones, all kinds of interesting things that they don't filter out. Just to give you an example, this list right here, if you want to screenshot it, you can. But this list right here is a list of substances that are found in water, but aren't even registered on your company's website. They don't even test for this stuff. So if you know people who are on birth control, that are taking pain medications, that are on cancer medications, that are... gosh, there's so many things. So for example, if you know someone who takes anxiety medications or medicine for tension and nervousness, or anticonvulsant medications, beta blockers. So if you have high blood pressure and you're taking beta blockers, anticonvulsants, chemicals in like chemical labs that are nearby, of flame retardants. How many things in our daily life have flame retardants in them, including Gatorade, by the way. Insect repellents, herbicides, antibiotics, non-steroidal anti-inflammatories, hormones, estrogens, other steroids, BPAs, and plastics. We buy a lot of our products with just plastics. And if they're not BPA free, they're going into your food, into your body, and out through your urine, which we send down through our water treatment system, right? So herbicides and soaps that we use that are harmful to our bodies. All of these things are not filtered out by our companies. So it's not because they don't want to or what have you, but they're not testing for it and they're not filtering it out. But these things have great effects on your body. So if they're filtering it, the normal sewage, but they're using the rest of the water to go back through our system, we are being exposed to these things every single day. So I'm encouraging you to do a little homework. Once again, go to the ewg.org, enter in your zip code, and find out what companies or what chemicals are in your company's water. Now, again, these reports could be a little late, a little older, so you can go on your own company's website and get your most current water report, but they're not filtering out all the things I just listed. They're also not filtering out, let's see, there's a long list of things here. They're not filtering out a lot of things. So to be brief, I want to show you this unit. This company, I'm going to turn my phone here so you can see. So this is the unit that I'm talking about here. I'm filling this up with just straight cold, and that's what you have to do to make sure that your filters stay in really good shape. Don't use warm water or hot water. Use cold, just tap water right into this bucket here. And I'm going to show you these filters. Now, the company provides 2 additional filters with the package. So you get 2 filters, a reverse osmosis and a charcoal filter, which is a $70 value that they send with you. And those filters are actually only replaced every 2 and 4 years, depending on how much water you consume. So we go ahead and throw this on here. Super easy to use. This does not require any plumbing or anything like that. It comes with 3 filters, and it's a 6 filter processing system. So it's starting to filter now. I'm going to plug it in. It's filtering through all of these filters here. This is a VOC carbon filter, and this one is a reverse osmosis filter, and then a moringa filter. And you've heard me talk about moringa, which is a tree, a moringa oleifera tree, and this uses the seeds of the tree to filter out harmful chemicals in water. Now, the reason that's important is because the seeds of the moringa tree take out all kinds of harmful chemicals, just as you do when you drink it. The same is when you filter it through water. In fact, these types of filtration, not systems, but moringa seeds are actually used in other countries to clean their water. Just in rural areas in India and various other places. So it's really exciting. So this filter right here, is good for 1,200 gallons. This filter, this is the VOC carbon filter. This one is good for 600 gallons. And this, the moringa filter, filters, they recommend every 30 days. So depending on how much chemicals are in your particular water and how often you use this system, you would want to pay attention to that roughly every 30 days. But if you have more clear, more clean water, let's say, maybe you could do it a little bit less, but they recommend every 30 days. Now, the cost of these filters are very small. So the moringa filter is only $40. And for those of you who buy Brita or other things like that, you're spending that kind of money on filtering out your water, or you might be buying tap filtered water from Costco or wherever in bulk, etc. But you're still spending the money to filter the water. Why not filter out the stuff you don't want in your water, like hormones and medications and insecticides and things like that? So this one, again, this one's only $50 and it's replaced, let's just say you used a gallon a day. You'd only have to replace it every 2 years. This one, you'd only have to replace every 4 years if you use a gallon a day. So it's hugely cost effective. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this guy rolling here so you can see how awesome it is. This only took me about 10 minutes to put together and start using. I had to filter through the new filters 4 or 5 times, because based on the recommendations, to clear out the residue in those filters. So this is tap water right here, and this is filtering through 2 systems here, going through each of those filters on the back there, and then a clean water is coming in on this tub right here. So I want to run through the cost of the system. So this cost of this system is only $500, and it comes with $70 in filters, which is really awesome. So really it's only $420. And when you look at the cost and what these other systems will do, for example, the More Clear system filters out contaminants, over 78 contaminants, and there's a list here. It has the Moringa filtration system, which actually sweetens the water. It's lovely and beautiful. It takes out any odors and tastes from chlorine and other things. It takes out 99% of lead that's found in water, pharmaceuticals, waterborne parasites, bacteria, pesticides, industrial chemicals. It raises and lowers the pH level to an advantageous level. So for those of you who are having some pH imbalance problems, your water can be a good source of, if it's really good pH balance. So it balances out your pH. That's fabulous. Let's see. It reduces total dissolved solids, metals, any colors, and it's easy to install. Now, those systems, and I did a little homework online, our system is $420, plus they give you $70 in filters. It comes in one package. Now, an ionizer can only change the taste and odor, metals, and it's easy to install. And those run between, depending on the system, they're called alkaline systems, and those run between $200 and $800 depending on the quality of the machine that you get. Then you have your basic refrigerator filters, and those run between $20 and $60 a month. And they filter out tastes and colors or odors from chlorine, reduces lead and pharmaceuticals, and they're easy to install. Now then there's the pitcher filters, like a Brita filter or other ones, other brand names, name one. They run in price anywhere from $20 for the filter, plus the mechanism to hold the water, and up to $140. So of course they're easy to use. They filter out taste and odor from chlorine. They reduce dissolved solids and metals, but they range in price from $20 to $140. And of course you're replacing those filters as often as you need to and are directed. Then there's advanced systems on refrigerator systems that range between $200 and $400. Again, this is just me doing some homework online. That do quite a bit. It filters out odors and colors, reduces lead, pharmaceuticals, waterborne parasites, bacteria, pesticides, industrial chemicals, reduces dissolved solids, and metals. And they're relatively easy to install. So depending on your refrigeration system, you can spend about $400 installing that on your refrigerator. Then there's the plumbed versions of reverse osmosis systems, which can run, depending on how much you want to spend, between $90 and $600. You also have to have them plumbed in. I'm not a plumber, so I'd have to hire someone to come and do that for me. Filters out the same things as the advanced refrigeration systems, except they're the cost of the plumbing and then the mechanism underneath your sink or above your sink, depending on the system that you get. And then there's the faucet filters, and those range between $25 and $430 and do the same function as the advanced refrigeration systems and all that. So what I love about this system is that it's portable. I can take it anywhere. I can replace those filters easy. It doesn't require any plumbing, and it does all of those things in addition to adjusting the pH level, where not all these systems do except for the alkali systems. So it's very, very worth it. And on average, if I were to use a couple gallons a day of water to replace the Moringa filter every month, only cost me $40. So that's that. Once again, if you want to get information about what's in your water, go to www.e enter your zip code and find out what's in there. I did for mine, and like I said, this is the short list. I'm fortunate to live in the mountains where I don't have a dense population of people. I don't have a tremendous amount of industry or agriculture here, so I have relatively clean water by comparison to other areas, so I'm really fortunate. But what I can tell you about the taste and the quality of this water, everyone who's tried it at this point has been so overwhelmed with how good it tastes, and they're surprised to find out that it does not have any odors, and it doesn't have any real palatable taste to it like your tap water would. So I would encourage you, if you know someone who has one, get a taste test. If you're here in my local area, I would be happy to share the taste of this water with you and get you more information. So if you want to know how to get one, just drop a comment down there and I will get back to you and let you know how you can get your hands on this amazing unit. Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.